What's going on, YouTube? Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. Hope everybody doing well. Look, y'all, there was a point in my life where overdrafting my bank account felt normal. Saving money felt impossible. Like, I could never save a dime, bruh. And I used to think working hard was the only way to get rich. Until one day I learned something that completely changed my mindset. A $5 cup of coffee. You like a $5 cup of coffee? What? Yeah, a $5 cup of coffee. That one habit slowly changed the way I looked at money, discipline, and my future. And now, I want to document the journey of becoming T.A.I, the average investor. If you're somebody working a regular 9-to-5 like me, if you're looking to improve your life too, then this channel is for you. Welcome to T.A.I. I mean, man, as I go on this beautiful walk today, I'm going to just share a little bit about who I was and how this impacted me. I was definitely the type of person living paycheck to paycheck. Overdrafting was so normal to me. You know, I just thought that was a part of life. Overdrafting, you know, the negative side. I was too scared to look at my bank account. It was ridiculous. Didn't even know anything about investing, and the fear of losing money was a heavy weight on my shoulders. Super heavy. I mean, growing up, nobody around talked about investing. Nobody talked about investing growing up. We talked about partying. We talked about the freshest clothes. I'm talking about the baddest shoes. We talking about Jordans, Air Forces. You know, I like those shoes. Those are some of my favorites. Paying bills and making it by Friday. And honestly, I had never heard about investing growing up because my parents never spoke about investing or saving. I thought you needed to work hard to build wealth, and that's exactly what I seen my father do. My father worked 24/7, 365, so that's what I thought you needed to do to get wealthy. So instead of building wealth, I stayed stuck in survival mode and did exactly that, right? Exactly that. But one day, I heard something so simple, it changed my mindset. What if you invested just a $5 cup of coffee? At first I laughed, like, bro, you got a $5 cup of coffee, but then, I'm like, $5, then, $5 ain't life-changing. It ain't life-changing at all. But then I started thinking, like, yo, I've wasted $5 all the time. Fast food, snacks, random purchases I never even wanted. Stuff I can't even remember buying a day, bro. So I tried it. After putting in 6 months of work, I realized that, wait a minute. It's not about the amount. It was about building the habit. It was about building the habit all along. So check this out. Most people think wealth starts with huge money. I mean, I eventually did when I learned about it. But real wealth usually starts with consistency. I'm talking small actions repeated over years. That's how habits are built. I mean, that's how I built my habits. That's how I built my discipline. In my opinion, I believe that's how investors are made. I mean, look at it this way. $5 a day is $35 a week. That's around $150 a month, around $1,800 a year. I mean, do the math on that. 5 times 365 is 1,825. And most people spend more than that without even realizing it. I mean, I used to tear those 4 for $4 meals up, no problem. But what happens if that money starts buying assets instead of liabilities, huh? Think about that. So I stuck with those disciplines. I changed up habits. I started doing things that I really wasn't doing before. But it worked out for me. Stopped emotionally spending. I began studying and investing. Got me a little Excel document to track my bills and everything. And the craziest part is that it wasn't even the money. It was what happened to my mind. I started becoming more intentional. And I started asking myself, do I really need this stuff? Instead of buying this new gaming system, can I buy some assets? Could this money grow for me instead of just buying stuff with it? What will my future self do in this type of situation? And for the first time I stopped feeling financially trapped. It's like a weight was lifted off my shoulders in a sense. Now check this out, y'all. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not pretending to be some financial guru here. I'm just a regular person who works a 9-to-5, trying to build a better future one day at a time. And I know there are millions of people out there just like me, and that's why I created T.A.I, the average investor, because I believe average people deserve financial freedom too. And in this channel, we're gonna document the wins, the mistakes, the lessons, the investment journey, and the mindset shift that changed my life. So, I mean, if you're somebody trying to escape that paycheck to paycheck living, if you're trying to learn investing, if you're trying to become more disciplined financially, then you're in the right place. We're building this together. One day, $1, one investment at a time. Subscribe to T.A.I, and let's become better investments together, y'all. Until next time, peace, love, light, and healing.